for the chance to be a part of athletic competition. Thank you for our friends from Grace Christian School, and thank you that He gave them safety coming here. Bless them as they participate with us this evening. I do pray you give the officials discernment and wisdom and give us respect toward their calls. I pray that, God, you would help America as we pledge allegiance and remember our country. Lord, we have so much to pray for, and I pray you be with our leaders, and I pray that you would share the gospel of Christ with many in this country and around the world. Thank you for the chance to be a part of your plan for the ages. In Jesus' name, amen.
And now the starting lineup for the Grace Kankakee Crusaders. At guard, number 1, Logan Erickson. At guard, number 15, Ethan Reynolds. At forward, number 21, Noah Bisbing. At forward, number 24, Cole Bassick. And at forward, number 41, Evan Rawolf. And now, the starting lineup for your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. Starting at guard, number 3, Esteban Santos. At guard, number 40, David Fernandez. Starting at forward, number 52, J.P. Garrett. Starting at forward, number 43, David Amarhowski. And starting at point guard, number 2, Elijah Guzman. The Swordsmen are coached by James Goodall.
And the tip is off here for our junior varsity matchup between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the Grace Kankakee Crusaders. My name is John Woosley. Excited to be bringing you this live broadcast here from HBTV. Also joined here in the booth by Mr. Josh Conger. Josh, how's it going?
It's going good, John. Very good here to see the Crusaders moving the ball, still 0-0. There we go. And that's off long there from number 41. That's Evan Rawolf.
Evan Rawolf, number 41 there, 24, Cole Bassick. Number 15, Ethan Reynolds, 21, Noah Bisping. And number 1, Logan Erickson on the court for the Crusaders. Here's Dave Murhalski driving in, kicking out, finds Esteban Santos 15 feet out.
Oh,
Can't get the roll.
rebound.
J.P. Riley there to clean it up.
Ooh, good grab by J.P. Riley. And, John, that size will kill you. And that's going to be tough for Raw Wolf trying to guard him all night.
Absolutely.
J.P.'s going to be a problem. Quick
There's
left
Logan.
hand shot. Nice left hand there. Looked like James Harden shooting that ball. Or Manu Ginobili, depending what era you watch the NBA most. John,
I don't know,
we grew up with.
favorite lefty? Man,
Dude,
you call him Manu? I guess I just
Manu.
call him Manny. I guess I'm not that.
Manny Ginobili.
Manny Ginobili, that's what I always
It's
call
Ma-
him. I know there's a
His
U on
name's
the end. But I
Manu,
just,
yeah. That's tough. Yeah, no, we grew up in that era, John, as Elijah
I
Guzman,
hate
left
the
hand.
Spurs.
You know, John, when we were kids, I remember the Spurs and Pistons in the finals. And
Nah,
I
I could get down
loved
with the
Rip Hamilton,
Pistons.
man.
But
Rip
yeah.
Hamilton,
Chauncey
Chauncey
Billups.
Billups, now coach of the Blazers. Those were fun teams to watch.
Absolutely.
But the Spurs are just so basic, you know. And
Yeah,
that's
it's so
a good
boring. There's
drive.
Ethan driving in with the right hand, can't get it to go. I'm sure the people enjoy hearing about the Pistons and Spurs back in the
You
day.
know, some might. They might have flashbacks. And I
Ben
know I
Wallace,
watched it.
Rasheed
Dude,
Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
Those guys, those crazy guys.
You know, Ben Wallace was a workhorse. He reminds me of Dave Murhalski. Dave Murhalski and Ben Wallace, the same kind of player.
Yeah, hey, bringing it back to the game at hand, Dave Murhalski is, you know, our word, and I'm sure we'll use it a few times tonight there as Ethan hits the first. But just relentless.
Yeah.
Dave Murhalski, the sophomore forward, number 41 for the Swordsmen, somebody that you want to
Crossed
watch
the
out
line.
for tonight.
Yeah, Ethan Reynolds crossed the line on that free throw. And even on JV here, there's still some players that struggle to get that ball up there. And yeah, that nice free throw view brought to you by Sharper Solution Camera
Absolutely.
right there on behind the backboard, John. And that's a nice camera angle we've added here at HBTV and Hammond Baptist Athletics. And boy, that's nice. This is Reynolds bringing the ball up, and he's guarded tightly by Esteban Santos, picking him up right there at the white line. And Ethan Reynolds tries to do a crossover and shake the defense, and he takes a quick three just off, and J.P. Garrett's there to tip it to Santos. Santos pushing the fast break, looking up at Murhalski, sees a couple of options, but drives it himself with the right hand and gets it to go for 2 points. That's Esteban Santos with the right hand jelly layup, John. That was beautiful there from Santos.
Esteban, another player to watch for the Swordsmen.
Oh,
blocked by
blocked.
J.P. Riley on the far side.
Woo! JP swatting that ball away.
There's Noah for two, can't get it to go. Far side rebounded by the Crusaders.
Oh,
There's
JP
Evan
Garrett tipped it away out of bounds. Man, he's real active today,
Yeah.
John.
making
and-
his presence known.
We've talked about this. When he plays active and aggressive, they are a different team.
Mhm.
And there, another tip by J.P. Garrett. That's stolen away, passed up to Elijah Guzman. Takes the contact, no call.
Ooh.
Garrett's there for the rebound. Looks to take it himself, and he gets it. John started running
Man.
down the other end before he even went in. you
Big
know?
body. He created some space there on
Yeah.
that layup. And really, you love when a guy, you know, it's real easy to get that rebound and kind of fade away when you feel that contact. JP took a dribble.
Oh, David just
put it
off
back
on that
up.
one. Oh, Dave Fernandez there turns it over. 8-1, the Swordsmen off to a quick start here, and that's mainly because of J.P. Garrett. He's been involved in almost every play that was a defensive stop and some of the scoring plays as well.
Yeah, JP, a nice player to have on this team. Had a couple injuries and was absent or sick for one of the games this season. I know one of the home games. We haven't seen him as much. But certainly nice to have him out there on the court.
Oh, yeah.
Man, certainly a presence down low and just a factor, you know, and a weapon for this Swordsman offense. Here's Dave Murhalski
Woo, there
inside,
he
puts
is.
up another two, and the Crusaders are going to take a timeout. 10-1, 3:27. Just got started in this game tonight, and we thank you for watching here at HBTV, or if you're on Facebook at Hammond Baptist Athletics. I'm excited to get back into the season, Josh, after a few weeks off, and it's nice to get back up here in the booth and be bringing these games to the people. After this game, we'll have the varsity matchup between these two teams. And Josh, hoping for a good game.
Oh, yeah.
I know we have played some teams that they have played, and should be a decent matchup tonight. And hoping for a good game.
Well, good.
A couple things to look out for. I know we have a graphic just showing that the Victory Christian Lions, we play them on Friday, and you'll hear an announcement about that later. There should be some good matchups on Friday of this week. So if you're a Swordsman fan or just tuning in, you can find us back here on Friday. So that should be a good matchup. There it is right there, Swordsman versus Lions. I think that's 4 games on Friday, so look forward to that. Also, our tournament coming up end of January, beginning of February. So you have that to look forward to. A busy time, Josh, as well.
Yeah. Hey, but this is the best time of the year, John. And, man, have a kid coming, too, in the next
Woo.
couple of weeks. So it's going to be busy.
Whoa. What, man, the due date isn't that week, is it?
It is the 20th, so
Oh,
the end
wow.
of next week.
Okay, yeah. Man.
And, John, it better come on
anytime.
time, because if it's late, that's going to bump me to tournament. It's going to be a big problem. Because then I have to pick, and I don't know if my wife's going to like what I pick.
Man,
That
big,
ball-
man,
that
big
ball
rebound
flipped
there
out of
by
bounds.
Evan under the basket and gets tied up. Last touch by the Swordsman. Going the other way. Here's number 15, Ethan Reynolds, bringing it across the half line for the Crusaders.
John, I'm impressed with the Swordsman defense thus far, and really every guy is just swallowed up. I mean, on defense here, David, guarding tightly here, Logan Erickson, and boy, Stevan Denai and Reynolds, and look, every guy is just swamped except Travis Wilson. Let his guy go back door, but then quickly recovered. I like the defensive presence and just setting that tone early. I think it's important, John, that the other teams know and that they're aware that they are in the house of the Swordsman.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's just the HB way, you know.
It starts with defense.
All in on D, absolutely. Yeah, love the way that we play D here, HB,
Yeah.
you know.
And if
10 to
that
1.
ever stops, John, we're done. We're leaving. If we ever lose that defense, that's the key right there. Is Daniel Webb, boy, give a little contact and got away with it there. And Reynolds tries to rebound it. It was off Reynolds, but possibly a makeup call there, giving him the ball on their own baseline.
Yeah, Ethan, sharp little player there.
Yeah, a little
number
crafty
15,
there.
really, yeah, nice and active.
Oh,
And
poked
he's
away by
the-
Mason Wilkerson, who checked into the game. We got Matt Swain, Mason Wilkerson, Daniel Webb, and Travis Wilson, who've all checked in here.
Daniel Webb getting a touch on the ball. Daniel not used to coming in off the bench, but
Yeah.
coming off the bench today, but certainly brings a lot of hustle, energy, and really a defensive presence there for the Swordsman. Here's Matthew Swain, far side, Daniel Webb.
Boy, Mason.
Can't get it to Travis. Here's Mason
Yeah,
on the
there he
drive.
is.
6 feet out, can't get it to go. Rebound by Evan.
Oh, good steal by Dave Fernandez.
Oh,
Yeah,
behind
the back pass.
the back.
Oh, no, and Wilkerson throws it away. What a pass.
Yeah.
Would have been a beautiful Sports Center assist right there. And he rolled with the ball, possibly to travel. David, I like that behind-the-back pass. That's one of my favorite plays, John, because
Yeah.
it's not just flashy, it's useful.
Yeah.
That time a player on the right side would have stolen it possibly, but David gets it off. And that's a long shot there from
Cole.
Noah, 21, or what was it, 24?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, Cole Bassick, yeah. This
Here's
is,
Ethan now at the top of the key, going inside to Evan.
There you
and
go.
It's going to go out of bounds in Swordsman ball.
Matt Swain and Mason Wilkerson there to force that turnover. And let's see if Mason Wilkerson's open again. He was wide open on that baseline, then had a nice cut for a basket last possession. And see if he's setting a down screen there for Daniel Webb, and that's a nice little set. Go back to him if they could. John, I like what the offense is doing here. A lot of down screens, cutting up to the ball, and there Fernandez driving, dishes it out to Travis Wilson. Travis Wilson for two, can't get it to go. Rebound and a fast break here. This is Noah Bisbing with
Good
a fast
hustle.
break.
Oh, man.
Missed, but got really hit there. A lot of contact and threw himself right into the pad there behind the backboard. And John, for years now, we have had that pad, and we are sure grateful for it.
Absolutely.
So many guys, mostly swordsmen, but there you see even the opponent have dove into that wall, trying to make a play or
That's right.
hustling for a loose ball, and it's good to see that that's there, making sure
Looks
everyone's
like-
safe. Oh, they're going to call a technical foul. And there was a lot of contact there on that shot. I think a little bit of a
Yeah, that's
of a
tough, man.
fall
When
afterwards.
somebody's going up, up in the air, and you touch them and throw off that balance,
yeah.
that's a
easy
big
to
deal.
lose
That's a
yourself.
dangerous play. Yeah. Could have been worse than it was. Glad that Noah's all right. What about David Fernandez though? Just
Yeah.
dropping a couple dimes here
Yeah.
early in this first quarter, going behind the back. He thread the needle there
Yeah.
to Travis over there. I really like the way
And
Dave
he-
Fernandez
yeah.
has played these last couple games. Really just making his presence known again, like we said before. But he just started. This is his first year playing high school basketball. But really active on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Delegating the ball on the offensive end, just doing what a point guard should do. And love to see that from freshman guard Dave Fernandez.
Yeah, and that's going to be his progression there, John. He's really trying to be a scorer a lot at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And he can score, but I think his position should be more of a Steve Nash. And he's really stepping up his distribution skills as of late as Reynolds travels. But David's fun. I think right now, currently, he realizes he's the leader on the floor. I mean, he's the only starter still in the game, and I think really trying to take advantage of that, playing point guard, owning the role, and just making sure the team's taken care of out there on offense. Mason Wilkerson driving to the paint, dishes it to David, and David gets 2 points off of that assist or that poke away there off the hands of Mason Wilkerson, and that was a good layup there by Dave Fernandez, continuing to be aggressive. Score now 12-1 with 30 seconds to go in the first. This is Reynolds trying to go against Matt Swain and drives right, gets a look, and he gets 2 points there.
Sharp take.
Yeah, against Matt Swain.
Ethan Reynolds there with the right hand. Finish it for the Crusaders. Sure they want to see some more of that. Here's Dave Fernandez, far side. Travis Wilson.
Man,
Mason
nice.
Wilkerson cutting through the lane, up with the right hand on the left side. Not work out too well there.
Yeah, and Mason's had a couple of those cuts now. He really needs to convert that. Such a good look.
And Logan
5,
for a long
gotta go. 2 seconds, see if he gets it up.
Oh,
and he
a
does.
little long.
Oh.
Travis Wilson. Hey, good heads up play there. At least
Matt
knowing how much
Swain
time
should
is on
have
the
shot
clock.
that. Matt Swain would have made that off of someone's head, you know.
Good hustle there by Travis Wilson. And good hustle to at least get a shot there to end the quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Josh, what do you want to see more of here? We're up 12-3. And a solid start here for the Swordsmen. What do we need to do to maintain, to keep the Crusaders on their heels here?
You know, a more ball movement. I think that's healthy for an offense, especially when you're up 12-3. I think as far as maintaining a lead, the only thing that needs to happen is maintain that defense.
Yeah.
You know, that defense has really anchored them thus far. I think the whole game, if they just keep playing that defense, boy, this team's going to have 10 points at the end of the game. The way they've been playing now, I mean, locking down every position, you need that. And I think these guys they don't look tired, you know, which is good.
Yeah, energy looks good, especially coming off a break.
Yeah.
You know, normally getting your win back, having to run hard, you know, for the first time in a game atmosphere. Normally, you know, we've had practices, and they've you know, had several practices over the break, but just in the game is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And excited for them to get that wind again and get playing 100%.
Well, it depends what you ate over the break. Some of these guys take pretty good care of themselves. Some of them, you don't know. I mean, they could have had 3 pies, a couple milkshakes, some pop.
Hey,
the ungodly
Hey,
drink.
Christmas break.
Pop is wicked here at Hammond Baptist. Boy, that's a good jumper there, but a little bit short, out of bounds. That was Chase Stein entered the game there for Grace Kankakee here. They're out of bounds here, inbound on the ball.
Also
they
looks
go,
like
back to Stein.
Sashko Robertson there, top of the key, number 30, getting some action here, as well as Beck Bears. And travel's going to be called, and that'll go the other way. And also another new body on the court, number 33, Miles Brulette, in the game for the Crusaders. Here we go, 12-3, start of the second quarter, Elijah Guzman, and that's going to be a travel.
Boy. Yeah, Elijah's just got to be a little smarter there. He knows better. Just don't drag that foot. Common problem, though, when you go to pass the ball, someone's V-cutting, and then they're not open all of a sudden. You're halfway in the passing motion. He'll develop that as he goes. Inlet pass here and back out. They're swinging the ball. That's about 5 quick passes here from Grace, and this is nice to see. This is Stein dribbling the ball, swinging it back out to Sashko. And what kind of name is Sashko? I love that. Man, I wish I had the name Sashko. I'm a little bit jealous.
Here's Chase, right in front.
Oh, nice pass. Good pass there from Stein, but the quick turnover there from Caleb Davis. Boy, had a nice little lane there, though.
Yeah.
I like the pass.
Yeah, good pass, good cut. Just took too many steps.
Do you think the coach here is going 5 in, 5 out for Grace? It looks like all five players are new.
Yeah.
We've seen that before, and sometimes pretty effective.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe sending a message to his 5 starters saying, hey, we got to get with it, boys. You got to put more than 3 points on the board. Keep them from scoring 12. Here's Dave Murhalski under the block, causing problems. Here's Luke Audis, far side. Thinks about it.
Man.
Goes up instead. You know, Luke
Patient.
is the 3-point specialist here.
Yeah.
He's going to get his shot. I like him being patient.
Yeah.
And really maybe not for Luke, but for the team, so that they know, every time he gets it, he's not just going to shoot it.
True.
Here's Dave Murhalski under, can't get it to go. J.P. Riley with the rebound and the putback. J.P. Riley, another 2 points.
And, John, that's good for a coach to see. Coaches know you can honk the ball whenever you touch it, but for a coach to see patience and reserve on offense a little bit before they make that pass, that's good to see. And I think that gets you more minutes sometimes just because they know you're going to be patient with the ball.
Yeah, you got to be able to trust your players out there. You know?
I was at fault sometimes for that in high school, John, just honking shots. I wanted to shoot the ball. I want to score. I enjoy scoring. I think it's fun, so I'm going to shoot every time I touch it.
Hey,
But
why not?
sometimes that doesn't get you minutes.
I mean,
Sometimes
it doesn't
you're
go in
hurting the
every
cause.
time. It didn't go in every time for you, Josh.
Man, it was pretty close, John.
Here's Esteban on the fast
Oh,
break.
nice quick
Some
handle.
hesitation. Spin out. Finds Dave Murhowski far side. Lines up. 18 feet out. Air ball. Elijah Guzman in there for the rebound.
That was
And
a
puts it
pass.
up with the left hand.
Assist Dave Murhalski. Though he was in the shooting motion, absolutely a pass. No question about it. Dave knows it. We know it. Swing the ball to Sashko. Sashko driving, dishing it out to Miles. And, yeah, Miles back out and back into Sashko. Sashko looking around, trying to find an option. That's out to Stein at the three-point line, guarded tightly by Dave Murhalski. Some kind of a mismatch there. Stein swings it out, and that's Beck. Beck Beers shooting that three-point shot. Not going to go. Rebound to the sky-high J.P. Garrett. Nice dish. Woo! Good find.
Beautiful. Hey, that was a no-look pass there
yeah,
by
man.
Esteban. You see him looking in the corner and thread the needle on the block. Esteban Santos, good heads-up play there. The freshman forward for the Swordsmen.
And sometimes, John, a pass isn't really there, but you can use deception and make it be there. You know,
Oh, yeah.
That was a tight window, but Esteban just looked him off. Just like a quarterback in football. You got to look him off, be a little deceptive, and fling that ball right inside to the open man.
Yeah, you know, to pick up somebody and to move them, that's called a foul. You know, but you can move them with your eyes sometimes.
Hey,
you
there
know,
you
and
go.
that normally turns into some points, and it did there for Esteban.
Hey,
Beautiful
excellent
play.
point. Excellent point.
Anthony Cabrera getting
Woo!
some good minutes here. The big man, number 42.
Man, I love me some Anthony Cabrera, John. Give me a one-legged fadeaway. Show it to me, Anthony.
Dirk Nowitzki
Yes. Oh, good
representing
pass.
man. Good passes here by the Swordsmen to start this game.
There it
There's
is.
Mason Wilkerson, first 2 points of the game. Puts the
John-
Swordsmen at 20.
John, the cutting motions here. It's all about cutting. I think every single pass is going to a cutter. Oh, and that ball fumbled there a little bit, and Daniel Webb's there to try to steal it. The shot goes up. It's going to be no good. Poked away into the hands of Sashko. Out to number 25, Chase Stein. Chase is trying to drive here. Swinging it back out to Sashko, looking for an option. He's going to go over to Cole Basic. And Cole goes to shoot a three. The ball is tipped and grabbed, and they're going to call a jump ball. Mason Wilkerson got a hand on it there. Aggressive play from him. That's going to be for the possession arrow. It's going to go towards Grace. Still inbound side. Out of the game is Sashko. In the game is number 21, Noah Bisbing again, one of the starters for this team. Ooh, almost picked off by Daniel Webb. Daniel thought about it. Oh, nice drive and nice dish. And they're going to call a traveling violation. A little bit unsure with that motion.
Yeah,
I thought it was a charge.
Yeah, it was either a charge or a travel.
Yeah.
You know, and right now, Grace seems to be moving the ball well. If you watch their motion, if you watch their passes,
Yeah.
I feel like, but we pass, we move, we cut, and the motion is all good, and then it ends in a travel.
Yes.
You know, just to put that ball down a little earlier. Just keep from a couple of those travels, because really the ball movement is there. Good hands there by number 25. That is Chase Stein.
Yeah.
And tips it away. Turnover by the Swordsman. And here comes Chase going against Travis Wilson. No, Chase finds
And Anthony.
Miles down low.
Woo, Chase threading the needle. Johnny's got a mop head, and he's making some nice passes. Look at that hair. That's awesome. John, do you think my hair ever looked like that, if you had to guess? Did my hair ever look that cool?
Oh, man, never.
Never? That dude. I'm a fan.
Maybe one day. Here's Miles Brulette at the line. And missed the first.
John, that pass was beautiful. And I like how, he saw that, and he bullet trained that ball right to the post.
Yeah, no hesitation.
I don't know if I expected that totally from him, but it was a beautiful pass. Couldn't convert. Did he 0 for 2 there? Two opportunities there and can't convert. Swing it over to Daniel Webb. Daniel for 3. Oh, and couldn't get it to fall. Daniel was wide
good
open
hustle
for
by
that shot.
Travis Wilson. Far side.
Boy, Travis. I think Travis, John, is going to make that step that Dave Murhalski did this year. Travis is going to make that step next year. Travis is going to be, he's going to be fiery, a little relentless. I think that, I see that a little bit.
Yeah, you see a spark every once in a while.
Yeah, like right now, just poking that ball, playing some aggressive defense.
Here's Cole trying to get it out to Caleb. Guarded tightly by Matthew. And looks like that'll be last touch by the Swordsman.
Yeah. Caleb struggled there. That was a tough one. And Matt Swain's a good defender. We don't underrate Matt Swain. Wi-Fi password? Yeah, I think we have it. Let me get it. Yeah, we'll get it for you. I don't have it.
Here's Mason Wilkerson getting it to Daniel Webb. Matthew Swain bringing it across the half line for the Swordsmen. Far side, Travis Wilson falling out of bounds, gets it to Daniel Webb. Daniel up to Mason, guarded closely by Miles, and Mason throws it away out of bounds, going back to the Crusaders. Thank you to the JAC Insurance Group, Tom Lemon, and the JAC Insurance Group are sponsoring our events tonight, and certainly thankful for their investment in our sports program. Here's Mason Wilkerson, far side. Matthew Swain driving baseline, goes up, can't get it to go. Mason Wilkerson there for the putback.
Nice Mason Wilkerson. He's being active right now, man. He's all over it.
Also, Rizza Cars, Joe Rizza Enterprises from Naperville, Illinois, our live stream sponsor, our sponsor for the year, helping us put HBTV together, put it on. Miss Elizabeth Black, Brother Brian Black, helping us bring that sponsorship together. And certainly thankful for Joe Rizza and his investment in HBTV. Here's Travis Wilson underneath, puts it up and in.
John, there it is for Travis Wilson, man. A little fader, and that's always the toughest shot for me. When you spin away, from the basket and get that shot to get it off glass, John, either a lot of luck or a lot of skill there. And
yeah,
I think
kissed it off the glass.
I think it's
that
skill.
was a nice soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, I don't think it's luck. I think it's skill.
There's Chase with a turnover, going back to the Swordsman.
Yeah, John, that's one of those things that you develop. You know, for Travis Wilson, the more you shoot, the more you work on that, your individual craft, the better you're going to be at those shots. And he's someone that works hard. Put a lot of time in the offseason, and that's, boy, Mason Wilkerson driving and getting it to go. He's got 6 or 8 points there. Mason Wilkerson going at him hard.
Here's Mason on D now. Tying it up. Here's Chase on the drive. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. And that's how we will end the second quarter, 26-5. The Swordsmen in the lead. At halftime, we'll bring you a couple announcements that we wanted to let you know about and events that are coming up here pretty soon. So we'll bring that to you, just let you know about a couple things. We'll be back here in about 7 minutes for the second half of play between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the Grace Christian Crusaders.
Thank you for joining us for tonight's events here at Hammond Baptist. There are a couple things we'd like to let you know about as we continue our basketball season.
Hammond Baptist will be facing the Victory Christian Lions this Friday with games starting at 3:30 and ending with our varsity at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you there with us cheering on our Swordsmen.
Big thank you to Tom Lemon and the JAC Insurance Group for sponsoring tonight's events. Thank you for believing in and investing in our sports program here at Hammond Baptist. HBTV. If you're not able to be at one of our home games or you have family or friends out of town, you can direct them to Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook or to YouTube at HBTV.
Join us for our annual basketball tournament January 31st to February 4th. Be on the lookout for schedules, and we hope to see you there to cheer on the Warriors and the Swordsmen.
Hey, how's it going? This is Josh Ederman, your missionary here in Lima, Peru. I wanted to share a video with what God has been doing here in Lima. As many of you know, back in May and June, God put on our heart to open a food bank. Peru was a thriving economy back in March, but because of COVID restrictions, because of the lockdowns that we had for 3 and 4 months, the economy completely collapsed. People who had been living just above the poverty line, just living from day to day, making enough to eat the next day, were left without jobs and left without work for month after month. And week after week, they didn't have anything to go on. God put on our heart to open the church doors here, and week after week, we were able to give food. Over these months, we've been able to give over 7,500 packets, and God has opened door after door, week after week, and we've seen blessing after blessing. People have come week after week, hearing the gospel, hearing the good news, hearing the preaching of the Word of God, and they've started to attend church. First virtually, and then when we were able to open up in person, we've had so many people come. We've had hundreds of visitors here in our church because of these food drives. And we've seen so many people saved, we've seen people baptized, we've seen people become faithful to the work of God. All of this has been because of what you all have done. So many of you have prayed for us. So many of you have loved us. So many of you have supported us. So many of you have given so that we can continue to be able to reach out and give food to families. Right now in Peru, we're starting our second wave. COVID has struck in its second wave here, and very quickly we're going into another lockdown. As of the 31st of January, we'll be on a 2-week lockdown, and we fully expect it to be extended. We fully expect it to be more. But even if it doesn't get extended, the restrictions are here to stay. People aren't going to be working for a few weeks. People are going to have no income. And people who lived from day to day before this time are now left without anything. Would you consider partnering with us to be a blessing to people? If God has blessed you there, would you consider partnering with us to be a blessing to people who maybe you'll never meet them here on this earth, but they'll come to receive food, and at the same time they'll hear the gospel, and God can work in their lives and work in their families and work in their home. And just like we've seen him do for the past 7 and 8 months, we'll see him do again. Would you partner with us to be able to reach out and love people? Would you partner with us to be able to reach out and give to people, both to fill their spiritual need and also their physical need? Would you partner with us to love our neighbor and also preach Christ? Would you partner with us to continue feeding Peru? Thank you very much.
here between the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen and the Grace Kankakee Crusaders. Swordsmen lead the Crusaders 26-5 right now in the second half battle here between these two teams. On the floor for the Swordsmen is Esteban Santos, David Fernandez, Elijah Guzman, David Merhalski, and J.P. Garrett. And on the floor for the Crusaders is Logan Erickson, Ethan Reynolds, Cole Bassick, Noah Bisbing, and Evan Rawolf. Starters here again on the floor for both teams to start the second half as Dave Merhalski takes a little contested shot there. It's off front iron and rebounded by Cole Bassick.
Thanks for joining us here on Hammond Baptist Athletics. If you're watching from Facebook or if you're on YouTube, as that was Cole Bassick for three, nearly buried it, just a little short. Our HBTV on YouTube, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. We are happy to be able to bring you these broadcasts live, to be able to put them on for you. Big shout out to our producer, Brother Jack Huckins, for making it happen though over there in the captain's seat, along with Xavier Huckins, his son,
doing nothing,
manning the turret, the battle station letter A over there. Ryan Mitchell, Aiden Moffitt, Noah Hollahan, all part of the HBTV crew here.
Oh, nice leg.
And so thankful for them, and we thank you for watching.
Yeah, that was a good 2 points there from Dave Merhalski as he's attacking the rim. And Dave, even last possession, didn't take a shot, but was backing his man down, looking to be a little bit aggressive here. And that's a travel there from Ethan Reynolds. Tough possession for them. It's going to be Swordsman ball out of bounds. I didn't see Xavier Huckins, John, over there doing a camera. Good work for him.
Oh, no, he's not doing a camera. He's doing something important down there all the way at the end.
Camera's important.
No, I mean, it is important, but he's doing something advanced down there in the captain's seat.
Good for him, man.
Helping
nice
us out.
shot from mid-range. Esteban Santos developing right in front of our eyes. Beautiful jumper. And every shot he's taken this game that I've seen, John, I mean, it's been right on. Even the misses, they wiggle around that rim like they're about to go in.
Esteban, another player who's putting just a lot of work. You know, I mentioned it here on the stream before, but, man, he's here 6:30 in the morning, 6:45 in the morning, trying to get in the ballroom, put up some shots. And really, I've walked in here a couple times, and he's, I mean, actually working on different positions, different spots of the floor.
Yeah.
You know, taking shots. He's not just in here honking up half-court shots, you know. So someone who really is working. And there's number 15, Ethan Reynolds, putting in a three.
Good shot.
And the Crusaders happy to see that fall.
Yeah. John, that's nice to hear about Esteban. You know, on the junior high level, we do try to tell him that all the time. Take game shots. Practice game shots. Practice game moves. You know, but rarely do you, I mean, when you're not there, are players doing that? You know, they'll do it when you're standing there, and then they'll work on half-court shots when they're by themselves. But, boy, it's nice to see those guys disciplined enough to take game shots and work on game moves, and does nothing but help them, that's for sure. This ball swung out to Cole Bassick for three, and Cole Bassick drops in a three from the corner. High fives all around from teammates. It's 30-11, and they've hit 2 quick threes back-to-back here, John. Good to see those go for them, especially if you're a Grace fan. They do have a few fans here, so it's good to see those shots fall. J.P. Garrett driving, gets hammered. He's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That's on Ethan Reynolds. I believe that's his second or third foul. He's going to get 2 shots to the line. JP, boy, a pretty consistent free throw shooter for a big. Sometimes bigs, you know, they'll struggle at the free throw line, but JP has been pretty consistent. And I'm sure that right after I say that, he'll miss. But on the long term here, JP's been a consistent shot for the Swordsmen from the free throw line as he misses that first shot. John, my guess is he'll make the second one. Sometimes getting that eye for the first shot helps you hit the second.
Oh, yeah.
I see the second one going in, and I'd probably bet. If I was actually a betting man, which I'm not, I'd probably bet a few dollars on the shot going in.
Here we go, JP, put it in.
Nice and smooth. Good
There it
look.
is. Substitutions for the Swordsman, Luke Audis, the three-point specialist in the game. Matthew Swain, Mason Wilkerson, Daniel Webb, and Travis Wilson checking in for the Swordsman. Score is 31-11. And excited about these new angles we've been implementing over the last couple games. Big shout out to with Gary Harper, Sharper Business Solutions, for helping make that possible. As well as, man, another three from Cole as he has caught fire here. Back-to-back threes.
John, he's a lefty too. They've got a couple of lefties, but he's got that James Harden stroke when he shoots that ball. He kind of just looks real relaxed when he shoots it.
Yeah.
And James Harden's one of those players as well. Just very, very cool, calm player.
Yeah. Yeah, had a real nice arc, you know. It wasn't a line drive shot. It was really a nice shot. There's Luke Audis, far side. Mason Wilkerson, Daniel Webb, top of the key. Swings it across to Matthew Swain. Warriors playing right here around the top of the key. Be
Yeah.
nice to feed it to a wing, feed it inside.
Yeah, you know, one of the teams that used to always do that to us was Arthur O'Caw.
Yeah.
They would always play that runner offense on the three-point line as Mason takes a three and can't get it to go, but Daniel Webb rebounds it. And that's up in the hands of Ethan. Up ahead to a teammate. That's in for two. Huge shot from Evan Rawolf. That's dropping. Beautiful look from him.
Yeah, nice transition action
Yeah, way to run the break.
from the Crusaders there.
Travis Wilson swings out to Mason Wilkerson. Mason almost picked off that pass there was the Crusaders, but that gets the hands of Daniel Webb. Daniel driving right to the rim, goes up strong and got hit. He's going to the line for 2 shots. Good take from Daniel Webb.
Daniel Webb, a strong kid, and really kind of expecting some contact, just expecting to finish through.
Oh yeah.
As he went right by Logan there at top of the key. And here's Daniel to line up a couple free throws.
Daniel going to take his second shot here as number 30, Sashko Robertson, checks into the game, and we love Sashko. I love saying that name, Sashko. Daniel Webb taking the second shot, can't get it to go, and Sashko tips that ball to a teammate. That's rebounded by Grace.
Logan, yeah.
Oh, and then he stepped on the line. Tough break there for Logan Erickson. Right on the line on that tip, and it's going to be Swordsman ball, staying on this end of the floor.
Some confusion there by the refs. Just pointed the wrong way. Getting it straightened out, laughing about it. Having a good time. Here's Travis. Hand off. Here's Luke.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got to establish position within the court of play.
You got to. It'd be nice if they didn't have to, but you know what? The refs they're going to call that if you don't. And this is Ethan Reynolds. Boy, a nice quick three from him. And John, that form. When he shot that, I didn't watch the ball. I just watched his form. And boy, both feet straight up, straight down. Flick of the wrist. Left it up there for a minute. And they've hit 4 threes.
Here's Luke Audis with an answer of his own.
The three-point specialist, John. I almost said we should stop calling him that because he hasn't hit a three. But he just drained that one. That was a nice shot. And a pick away from Luke Audis. And the ball's in the hands of Mason Wilkerson. Mason's got a teammate ahead, and
Luke's in a spot up for another three there.
Luke wants it, man. Give him the ball. Feed him. Feed the shooter.
Here's Travis Wilson.
Oh, Travis
right in front of the bench. Here's Luke.
Pop that, Luke.
Driving right, going up, and gets another 2. Luke Audis, 5 straight points here for the Swordsmen. Josh, just as we were kind of lacking some offensive presence there for a second, and Grace was just hammering down threes. And defensive breakdown there. Evan couldn't get it to go. Ripped away by Luke Audis.
Travis.
And here come the Swordsmen under a minute to go here in the third quarter.
John, I love that Luke Audis took that layup, and then he looked right at his coach with a big smile. And then he turned it over. Luke, that's what you get. Don't smile at your coach. Ethan can't get it to go. But, John, he hit that layup, and then he just smiled right at Coach Goodall.
Luke did?
Yeah, right at him. He knew he did something good. That was a good drive from him.
Here's Daniel Webb going.
A couple of bad
Shashko with
here.
the steal. Driving with the right hand, guarded closely by Matthew. A lot of contact there.
Elbow,
finishes.
Man. Don't mess with Sashko. He'll bully you right into the rim, and he gets the 2 points to go. It's now a close game here, John, 36-21. Only a 15-point lead here for the Swordsmen. Here to end the third quarter, we got about 10 seconds to go. And another turnover, 3 in a row now, John. This is not Swordsman ball yet. No foul. Oh, man, bailed him out.
Yeah.
Can't foul him there. You got to let him take that shot. Ethan was, out of control on that layup. And the Swordsman, I believe it was Travis Wilson. Yeah, they're going to get Travis, number 23, with that foul. And, John, it's important to remember, when a shooter's going up out of control, let him go. Don't try to foul him. Don't try to block him. Let him shoot it because he's probably going to miss it. Now he's got a point. Looking to get another at the free throw line here. The Swordsmen will have 4 seconds to inbound and go. We'll see if they're aware of the clock. I'm not sure anyone knows quite what the time says here. We'll see. That's live. They got to go. They got 3 sequends, 2 seconds.
Daniel Webb throwing it up. Oh,
man, good thought. And
that might have been a shot with the left hand.
Yeah.
That looked interesting.
Someone's holding on to his right arm. He thought, left hand. We're going with the left hand. Good shot there from Daniel Webb, or pass, or whatever it was. Boy, what a third quarter, John. Grace coming back into this game with some fire. And they're shooting that three-pointer. What'd you say, 4?
Yeah,
you were tracking
four
that.
straight threes there right in a row.
Woo.
And who was that was hitting those? That was Cole.
Yeah.
Cole with a couple threes there.
Cole Bassick,
yeah.
And then I believe Reynolds hit one.
Yeah.
And Reynolds, John, he's got good form. Just since we're watching here, this is good form. When you flick it and you just hold that wrist, and you're holding it for like 10 minutes, and then it just drains nothing but net. You know that guy's a shooter.
That was a good looking shot. Hopefully the Crusaders can put a few more of those in.
Yeah. I mean, not hopefully.
They'll need them.
Not too much. Just
Hey,
put
I want a close game here.
Yeah.
We got a 14-point lead.
Don't put 5. Just like 3.
Okay.
3 more.
Hey, 3. Let's make
That's the number.
this a close
Yeah.
game. Crusaders again. We talked earlier about how they were working the ball really well in that first half. Just the turnovers, travels, all of that, and really seemed to cut down a lot on the travels, the turnovers, and instead trading them for 3-pointers. Here's big shout out to our sponsor for tonight's events, the JAC Insurance Group, Tom Lemon, tonight's game night sponsor, and we're certainly thankful for his investment, for just believing in the program, Josh. Jaden, Connor, Alana, Audrey, just solid family, love them, and really thankful for their influence, for their investment into our program.
Yeah, and Tom's a good guy, man. Even when Jaden was down there in junior high, Tom was always there with him.
Yeah.
I mean, hour after practice.
Yeah.
I mean, every practice, just working on drills and getting him to drive and take that contact. And boy, he wants his kids to be good, and really they are. I mean, Jaden's developing and the only starting junior right now, and Connor looking good out there. Connor's like 6 feet tall, man. He's shooting up with him and Jeff both.
Yeah.
They're both getting big. This is Daniel Webb guarding the ball here for the Swordsmen as the ball gets swung back out to Miles Brulette. Miles back out to Chase Stein. Chase is a nice ball handler in here. Passes the ball to Sashko. Sashko driving right, bully ball now, and drives inside. Can't get it to go, but the ball is rebounded by Grace. Spin move, and they're going to call it travel. Yeah, that's a travel on Caleb Davis. Caleb Davis a bit frustrated. He's had a couple of those plays now where he's getting close to the rim and then just shuffles his feet and turns that ball over. This is the lineup that kind of came back last half, John.
Yeah. Sashko really using his body pretty well here. Big man using his body, using his strength.
And he's guarding Anthony
pretty
Cabrera.
well.
Nobody
nice
better.
matchup.
You know?
Yeah, nice matchup there underneath. Here's Mason Wilkerson.
Nice pass.
Kicks back out. Daniel Webb, top of the key. Matthew Swain. Here's Anthony Cabrera driving in, fading away, putting it up.
Oh, wow.
Gets the friendly roll.
Anthony, man, if you're not fading away, you're not Anthony Cabrera. He's just loading his feet and jumping way out to get that shot up. He is fun, John. He was not that shifty in 6th grade.
Anthony certainly developed a nice soft touch right there around the rim. Stripped away by Matthew Swain. And he's going to slow it up, look to set up some offense here for the Swordsmen. 38-22. Anthony Cabrera with the answer right when the Swordsmen needed one.
Smooth, man. I love watching.
Luke Audis finds an open lane, takes some contact, goes up with the reverse.
Got hit. Yeah, they got to call that. I was very surprised they were considering letting that go, John. I mean, they whacked him on the arm, and 1 second went by, 2 seconds went by.
Yeah,
they
a little bit of a late
call.
Yeah, you know, I think it was a ref here on the far side even, not even the one close to it. So.
Right.
Yeah, certainly not something that you want the other team to get away with if you're the Swordsman. Here's Luke. Line it up as a free throw shooter.
Luke
just a little bit long.
He knows it. He's looking around like, I can't believe I missed that. Looked like DeMar DeRozan right there. Did you see he missed, 2 late game free throws last night, DeMar, but then he stayed late shooting in the gym. And I feel like Luke's going to do the same thing tonight after missing both of those.
Here comes Sashko. Driving down the court, finds...
Wow. Oh, I thought that looked straight on, John. That looked like a good shot there for...
It's a little short.
Beck Beers, yeah. He's taking a couple of threes, can shoot that ball. Just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Matthew Swain. Guarded closely by Chase here, top of the key.
One pass. Oh, he hit
Mason
Daniel
Wilkerson turns it over, and Grace, good hustle there by the Crusaders.
Right. That was Miles and Caleb both scrapping for that ball. Good hustling there, but it's no avail. It's going to be Swordsman ball on the side.
38-22. Again, after this game, folks, we have the varsity matchup between these two teams. And excited about that, Josh. And then on Friday, here at home, we'll host Victory Christian, the Victory Christian Lions. They're from Valpo.
Those will be some good games, John.
And, man, expecting some good games for sure. So if you're a Swordsman fan, JV or varsity, or just want to watch some good basketball, you can tune in on Facebook, here on YouTube. Either one, watch some basketball on Friday.
Yeah, better
Next
yet,
week,
get to the game, man.
Come on.
Friday's going to be a good one to come to. I mean, if you're in the area, show up and watch this. This varsity team, for Victory and HB, they're both solid teams. They've gone neck and neck a few times here. I don't know, John. Who do you think has the advantage Friday? I mean, the Swordsmen.
Daniel Webb, a beautiful opening.
Wow.
Handoff by Travis Wilson. Yeah.
Daniel's
beautiful out of bounds
there,
play. Yeah.
Yeah, but Friday, John. What do you think about that matchup? What do you see there?
Yeah. No. You know, we've only faced Victory once this year. and it was at an away tournament, the FOFCA tournament
How did that
in
game go?
Illinois. I think we ended up winning by about 15.
Really?
But we out-rebounded. It was by like 29. So some
Wow.
crazy number, maybe like 19. It was a huge deficit in one area that was like,
Whoa.
hey, we need to repeat that. We're not going to be able to get away with that again.
Hmm.
Hey, so we know we're going to be able, we're going to have our hands full
Wow.
Friday night hosting Victory here, really at all levels. Victory always bringing a great
Yeah.
squad. Travis Wilson underneath. Beautiful bounce
Shoot
pass
that,
out.
Anthony.
Anthony Cabrera, a little long. Rebound, Matthew Swain.
Man, that's a good shot. John Anthony is just, the progression he's made is crazy. Oh, Luke bulldozing into the basket and gets 2 points. Boy, Luke Audis is on fire tonight, John. Got maybe a bloody nose here. This is Stein with maybe shaking up a bit. I think if the ref stopped play, he has to sub out, technically. But he looks to be okay. Just a quick
Good.
stoppage and play. We're glad he's all right. That's Chase Stein bringing the ball up for the Crusaders.
Here's Chase weaving through some traffic. Kicks it out. Here's Caleb, top of the key. Driving left, puts up an 8-foot floater. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Anthony Cabrera.
That was a good shot. Just not enough oomph on it.
Yeah, it was right on. Caleb's had a couple of those this game. Crusaders ball, last touch by the Swordsmen. 20-point lead here for the Swordsmen. Again, thank you to JAC Insurance Group for sponsoring our events tonight. Josh, we've had some really generous people get involved in our season this year, and we are just, so grateful. Tom Lemon, one of those people. Also, Joe Rizza, RizzaCars.com.
Yes.
Joe Rizza and his enterprise that he's built there, a sponsor of HBTV as well. Here's Dave Fernandez, full court pass, finds Travis Wilson, 1v1, fadeaway, puts it up, cash.
Nice shot from Travis Wilson. And John, the assist there, the Steve Nash assist from David Fernandez. Saw the open man, threaded the needle, got it to him, and got the layup.
Yeah, we talked about David earlier in the game, just making some smart passes. And that's just what you need out of a point guard. And it's nice to see David developing some of those passing abilities.
Yeah. And John, that's going to help him starting as well. As a starter, being able to distribute to these bigger guys. And David can take it himself, too. So I think that opens up his passing game as well.
Something I forgot to mention, we've had a couple people ask how they could support or help out with HBTV. So we just there's a PayPal there. I think it's on the, it's on the scoreboard. PayPal, Hammond Baptist TV. And I set that up earlier this month and just earlier this month, last month. And just to have a place that people want to support, if they want to keep HBTV going strong, you can do that there.
And here's the thing, man. When someone supports, we do something good with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that people have supported this year. I mean, this broadcast, this live stream, it's stepped up huge.
Oh, yeah.
And our teams play it. They earn it, man. They work hard out there. And
yeah, absolutely.
Boy.
And it's so encouraging when someone comes up to the booth and is like, hey, I was at work and I couldn't watch my son's game and I was able to watch it from work on my break. Thank you. Or I was driving or I'm on a business trip out of town and I was able to watch. So that's part of the reason why we do it. We do it for 2 reasons. We want to give Hammond Baptist a good reputation there in the community for visiting teams and for our own fans and parents. That's a reason. We want them to be able to watch Hammond Baptist basketball. And then also we have several students up here that help us run this production because live streaming is an ability, a skill that they're going to have to they're not going to have to use, but it is a tool that they can use in the future, and it's exciting to be able to give them an opportunity to see if they're interested in that. So it is a student run, and you saw in the video earlier, there's about 6, 7 students that help us produce, whether they're designing, whether they're keeping up with social media, all of that. And I think we had do we have a graphic there on the screen? I thought we did. Oh yeah, there's a bit of the HBTV TV crew there. Josh, we got to get a headshot of you there. So
yo, where am I at?
You're
what are we
slacking
doing?
there. You're slacking there. So we'll replace your picture with the HBTV logo.
I think you cut out
when we
John
get it.
Borsch and you put me right there.
Hey,
just get John Borsch out of there completely.
we had a headshot, so hey, we got to use it.
Oh, that's
yeah,
funny.
but excited. That is our HBTV crew.
Great.
Of course.
Great.
Outside of you.
Hey, man, those students do a good job. Aiden Moffitt, I mean, all these guys. Aiden's the man, Noah's the man, Ryan's the man. These guys are up here all the time grinding.
Yeah.
And helping you a lot, John, I'm sure, even during school and such.
Oh, for sure.
That's awesome.
There's Mason for another 2. He's got 6 points on the night. 48-22. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, here we go. Last few minutes. It's a 26-point game. And, boy, both teams still playing very hard. And I like that. I never want to see a game go to what they call a garbage game. You know, whenever the minutes don't matter and the teams aren't trying. That's no fun. And the fans even getting involved here late in the game for Grace. Boy, both teams playing aggressive, good, clean basketball. This is Mason Wilkerson up top. Swings to Anthony Cabrera. Anthony looking for Matt Swain. Cutting Matt Swain. Nice look. Oh, and he can't get it to go. But there's a foul on the floor on 25, it looks like. That's going to be
25,
maybe
23?
15. Maybe Mason Wilkerson there.
23, I think.
Oh, 23. There we go. That's Travis Wilson for the Swordsman. Threw his body the wrong direction there. And that's, boy, control yourself, Travis. Travis is a hard player, man. It's tough. And that ball thrown just out of bounds. It'll be Swordsman ball here. 1:06 to go. John, overall, the Swordsmen, I'm pleased with the way they played. And I think the subs played a lot of this game and played well. Anthony's wide open there. Nice look. Anthony Cabrera for an easy 2 points. Don't even have to wonder. That ball is in if Anthony's by the basket. Even if he's fading away sometimes, it's just in. He's got a good shot, good clean stroke there for the Swordsman. This is Sashko with the ball. Driving on Travis Wilson. Draws Matt Swain. Back to Sashko with the cut. And he can't get the reverse layup to go. That's rebounded Swordsman. 30 seconds to go. After this game, we have the varsity game, so stay tuned. This will be the varsity for Grace Kankakee, and boy, what a shot.
Good finish there by Matt Swain. Going up with the left hand, taking a little bit of contact, still putting it in.
Oh, yeah. But after this game, we have the varsity levels. Same teams, but the varsity levels, and that'll be a fun one to watch. Hoping for a real good game there from them. 10 seconds to go, and a turnover there. Sashko's driving. A little between the legs action, little drive baseline action, dishes it outside, jump shot, it's gonna be no good, rebounded Anthony Cabrera, palming the ball, bringing it down to close the game for the Swordsmen.
Again, thanks for watching here on HBTV or if you're on Facebook at Hammond Baptist Athletics. Again, we'll get started with our next game here in just a couple minutes. If not, the JV's next game is on Friday at 5:30 against Victory Christian. So we hope to see you back here. Again, my name is John Woosley. Josh Conger signing off.